Yeah. Oh yeah. Awesome.
It was so hard to stay away from that game.
Yeah, it is. It is. It is tough. It is tough. Because it's a lot of fun.
Until you spend that much every month to play it for like
So,
3 accounts.
so we just got to get Christy into your. You got to get your character somehow. Christy with the C.
And, yeah.
Or how about I'll start? This will be easier. I'll refer to you as Noodle and Tato,
All right.
and we'll get into character. So a couple of housekeeping issues. Several of you sent me a feedback, similar feedback, which I thought was pretty awesome. And it was basically, as a posse, sometimes you guys go a bit slow and tend to stall a little bit. And as the GM, I should feel free to nudge you and guide you and sort of get you to go into a direction. And it's funny because, like, I would say I got that feedback within 15 minutes of each other from several different people. So I'm always up for feedback. Yeah, so I've been trying to sort of leave it to you guys. So I'll give you guys sort of in spades feedback. Would be cool to get more of the role playing aspect of the Dungeons and Dragons into the game. For instance, when you raise your bow and you shoot something, if you could do the narrative, I won't have to do, all right then, so and so raised their bow, right? Like, I don't mind doing some of that, but as much as you can get a little bit descriptive, that would be fantastic. Unless you don't want to, then that's also fine too, because honestly, there be no rules. And I've stalled a lot. Yeah, go ahead, Curly. Yeah.
I was going to say real quick on the I was reading I don't know, somebody, or I was watching a video recently, somebody was talking about in their party one of the characters is a barbarian, and they keep the pace up by having like a barbarian timer, and so every time they get to a decision point, the barbarian timer starts, and if they don't resolve it within the time, then the barbarian just goes and does something crazy. So
Oh, that's so funny. I actually installed a plugin that
Leroy
I didn't turn
Jenkins,
on.
if you will.
Yeah, that it's a turn timer. So basically, it will auto rotate the turn if you don't make a decision fast enough. But I thought that's a little severe. I did, however, set a timer for 2 hours just now, so I could see when we hit the 2 hour mark, because I have this tendency to like get so into it that I go long. And honestly, I've been trying to learn from people who actually do this well, and man, they play. Oh, I see Noodle got her person. They play, like, their YouTube videos are like 3 to 4 hours long, and I kind of get it, right? Because like that seems like a long time, but the first time we played, it was about that, and it felt pretty good, but it was just too damn late. And we definitely aren't going to play for 4 hours on a weeknight. So, we do. You guys get progress in bursts. I will say this is going to be an interesting session because you did sort of find your own adventure. You've got a little bit of left of exploring to do. If you guys remember correctly, escorting a wagon to Phandelver, or Felidin, my bad, and got ambushed. If you remember, went into the caves, explored the caves, looking for the missing dwarf and to see what was up. Made a friend. Killed your way through the cave. Interestingly, you took on the boss before you got through all of the cave, which was kind of cool, right? You guys went right instead of left, which was pretty clever.
Good.
Yeah. So you killed Clarg. Remember Clarg? A moment of peace for Clarg. Since we last played, the bodies have decomposed and the treasure found its way into your bags. I don't know that anyone. I think, is it Cyrus that's in? Oh, Tato. Tato is in the cave. The last thing that she may recall is she said, there's a chest behind me. You'd also done some scouting and have established that off to the upper left, that bridge does lead to what you think are barracks.
Okay.
You have a rogue goblin, because Chris, I don't know if you watched the YouTube. You have a rogue goblin, and he was your friend, Cyrus. Cyrus sent him off on a quest to locate the wolves that you guys set free, and so he did. So he's charmed. He's got about 30 minutes left in his charm,
Okay.
maybe. And he may be gone, he may not be gone, but just a gentle reminder that he's out there somewhere, like trying to do his best to deliver against your expectations. So when you write his mid-year review, be kind, right? Give the kind of feedback you'd like to receive. Sorry, just wrote some mid-years today, guys. Awesome. On that note, I believe it's about time. So let's get ready to rumble. Alrighty. So you may be asking yourself, what now? So I ask you the same.
Party. Heal
So
me.
you were out of combat, right? As far as you know, there's like no one around other than across in those barracks. Time for you guys to make some choices about what you want to do next.
Potato's gonna go check that. I'm gonna go check that chest for traps. Oh wait.
All right.
We'll get the best stuff.
All right, here's what I'm doing. I'm going to unlock tokens. You guys have free movement. Promise me you won't go across the bridge, and you can move your character sort of where you want to go. You don't have to go in turn-based. So maybe before you take any actions and click anything, move your characters to their next location. Looking at the characters across the top of my screen, it looks like Noodle's bleeding out. Fabia is not doing so well. Skylar's bleeding out. And even in a rare moment, Karen.
I'm not seeing any blood on the screens, on the icons, Tom.
What's that?
I don't see any blood on the icons up there.
Really?
Really?
I am down 9 hit points.
You don't.
So.
You really don't see. Maybe once we do a turn, it'll update.
Okay.
Yeah, because so Skylar, what's your status?
Let's see. I have. I think I'm half dead. Because don't forget, I almost died last round, and then I got a healing potion to bring me back to life, or a spell to bring me back to life.
Yes,
Something.
that's right. Yeah, I will go heal you.
Oh, thank you.
It shows I have 18 HP.
So you have. Let me look at Noodle. You have a total of 18, but you have. See where it says WND? That means wounded. So you're down 8.
Zoinks.
So yeah, so that's not great. So you got a couple of questions. You can take a short rest and like recover some of your hit points. You can burn out some healing potions. You could try for a long rest. I mean, you could explore Clark's area and maybe stand watch and see if you can do a long rest. That would get you back your spell slots and your potions. Anyone a warlock?
Not anymore.
All right, yeah, because warlocks get back their spell slots in a short rest. Can't believe I know stuff now, but yeah, that's a thing.
Even the fact that that the dungeon master said we killed the big boss. Yeah, maybe we do like a long rest. You get spells and.
Yeah, and even though the voice in your head told you that, if you recall, your little goblin friend. Your little goblin friend was talking about Clark, so that's how you knew he was the big boss. I didn't give you anything that you didn't know. So I saw that Mr. Cyrus healed himself. Or he healed somebody.
I wasn't hurt. I
Psych.
rolled by accident. Can I heal Skylar?
You can. But in this the last of the few learning moments I'm going to give you. Consider a rest, right? Like a short rest at least. Since just if you guys get yourself out of line of sight, a short rest is just sitting around that fire or something and hanging out. It'll get you back some hit points, and it might be enough that you don't have to waste a heal, because that'll be a spell slot, right? And you don't know what's you don't know what's coming ahead. Who is flying all over the screen? Of course, it's Skylar. So
I just was flying around, but I didn't put myself down.
Yeah, move within reason. All right, so why don't you guys move yourself to where you want to be? Take your sort of out of combat action, and then let's get this moving.
Right there.
Well,
I need
Skylar, how badly are you hurt?
Just I
Should
can
we
heal
just do
fully,
our-
right?
Should we just do our rest and see how much he gets back?
Yeah,
I
let's
rest.
get around the campfire.
But
and
can't
rest.
you heal him and then rest and then
Yes.
get more get your heal spell
Heal.
back?
That's the smart way.
Well, it's a long rest to get the spell slots back.
Yeah.
We're not
Oh,
going to
yeah.
do a long rest.
So
I
yeah,
guess
so here's let's again, we'll go out of character for me.
What's the time difference between short and long?
It's 2 to 3 hours versus 8 hours. 8 hours. I every 2 hours I roll to see if anyone happens upon you. You probably want to have someone on guard, for a 4-hour turn, which is enough to get them rested. So it basically be 4 rolls. If nothing happens, the night passes, and you get everything back. You get 100% of your health back. And you get all your spell slots. Basically, it's like a do-over for life.
Seriously, what's the worst thing that could happen to us if we put a couple people on watch? We just kill some goblins.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm for short.
What do you think?
We need a party leader. Karen, what do you think? You're a protector.
Karen is definitely down for a short rest because she's slightly wounded. But if we, I don't know, yeah. Who has need spell slots back?
Let me go to main.
I do.
This guy does.
I have 2 left, but
A short rest. So look, if you play the odds, Skylar is unlikely. Maybe Noodle. I don't know if they're going to get all their hit points back. They'll get it. They might get anywhere from 1 to most back, but they're not going to get all of them back.
What in the heck?
And to be fair, if you choose to do a short rest and it doesn't work out, I'm not going to let you do a long rest. Right?
let's just do a long rest.
All right.
All right,
Long rest it is.
Down for
Yep.
All right. Who's
All right.
is someone standing guard? Move your characters around the fire where you want to be. Whoever's standing guard,
get around
place yourself.
the fire.
Wait, do you guys not have any elves? Do you have any elves?
I'm an elf.
I'm an elf.
Okay,
I
take
don't
a look
need
and see.
the long.
Yeah, so
I don't have
elves.
to sleep.
Yeah, elves don't they tend to make good guards.
But I am wounded, so I do need to rest a little bit.
So
So
who
you
wants
and
to go?
I are alternate.
Yeah, you can alternate 4 hours and 4 hours. Who's going to
Yeah.
be first? Place yourself. Move little Zippy.
I'll be first. I guess I'll hang out with Zippy.
Awesome.
Oh fuck.
Where are we guarding here? At the
Yeah.
this room entrance?
I guess that by the water, is that the room that needs to be guarded? Because what's the other way? It's just
Oh yeah,
Like,
the other
that's
one's
just the
that's a
teeny
trash
thing.
chute. That was a trash chute. That's where Clark threw all his garbage. Remember? Down
okay.
for
That's
the-
where we can climb up. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
you want
I would-
someone
I would-
by the stairs, probably.
Yeah, just stay close to the party. That way we don't have to take 2 turns to get to you if you get in a fight.
Right. I'll just stay up here. So is it
How
me
do
and Cyrus?
All right.
All right,
So
cool.
let's I'll put on some sleeping music, and roll some dice. So you guys are all there. Looks like we have Nick and Cyrus. Cyrus, are you staying awake or are you sleeping? Are you just resting there?
I'm taking first watch.
Oh, so you're both on first watch.
Yeah, why not?
All right. So the first 2 hours go by. I'm rolling into my dice tower. All right. So it's pretty uneventful at first. And lo and behold, down the hallway you hear you hear a little something.
Is it my snoring?
Oh Jesus! I'm gonna
Okay.
stomp.
I don't care.
Wolves not my friends. Clark not my friend. They are not my friends.
So yeah,
Yes, I do.
your little buddy, sort of hops around to the last place he saw you,
I have Scorching Ray armed and ready.
and boom, and boom, guilt-ridden stroll, pops up.
Wait.
You are now, yeah. So the rest of the party's asleep.
Hey, what's up, man?
You are not my friends. You hurt Guilt-ridden Stroll. You hurt me.
No. No, we're totally friends.
Where's Clark?
What's up?
There is Clark.
All right, he's asleep. We're all hanging out. Where were you?
Yeah. I was looking for wolves. I don't know
Why were you doing that?
Wolves is. I don't know. I just was looking for wolves. My friends told me to look for wolves.
Who? The other goblins? We didn't tell you to look for wolves.
You know, you may have tricked me, but I'm not stupid.
And,
So I wake up now.
So you guys are asleep unless they wake you up. You guys don't hear any of this. So he's standing there. You were standing watch. So I'm going to give you first attack. So who's Cyrus, Nick? One of you guys want to attack him? You want to try to reason with him? Sort of. How do you want to play it? Poor little goblin.
I don't know how this is gonna. I don't think this can actually work out well.
Are you saying this to him? Are you saying this to him? Or are you saying this to Nick?
Are you just whispering it to me?
I'm saying this to Nick. Yes.
Yeah. Please incinerate what's left of this goblin.
I'm going
Before he
to,
brings his friends back.
I'm going to take out Guilt-ridden Stroll with a guiding bolt.
All right.
So you think?
Yep. Yes.
Yeah, that's a miss. So guilt-ridden Stroll, it's become pretty clear. So he's going to raise his short bow, and go back at the person who just hit him. So, Mr. Bing, prepare to meet the heir of guilt-ridden Stroll, former friend. And he hits you. Nick, you're a little dozy. You've been hanging out. You've seen this. You've seen guilt-ridden stroll up. Ironically, stroll up, and exchange blows with your pal here. Cyrus is bleeding out, and it is your turn to attack.
All right. Did we roll for initiative?
You don't have to in this scenario. This is just a volley. And Mark,
Okay.
of course, you're up next, so be ready with what you want to do.
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to.
We're all like,
Okay, so, all right, yeah, you guys are playing it safe. Just keep in mind, after this, you only get to move 30 feet per turn, like roughly, whatever your move is. So
no, okay, so we ran into a lot of traps, from what I remember before, from my psychic memory. So, do you guys want me to get up with Karen and just kind of check for traps as we go?
That's a good idea.
All right.
Great idea.
Plus, if I'm behind her, I get sneak attack, so.
did I whisper something to somebody?
You?
So Nick, you said did I whisper something to you? I didn't mean to whisper something to you.
Oh, okay. All right, never mind then.
Should I just take the boy?
Yeah. All right. So you guys are heading across this bridge. You remember dispatching a goblin, right? Up on the bridge, and since then, really not much has happened. No goblins have taken its place. The sort of the path winds around to the left. But really, this is nothing. Nothing too spectacular. I'm going to turn on token lock, and then sort of in the order you're in, move your characters to where you want to be. When I tell you, Karen, you're going to be up first.
Ooh.
Oh, I've got the pinwheel of death going on. Hold on. There we go. All right. So I'm going to accept that move. And then in order, go ahead and move yourselves where you want to be.
Beto's next, right?
Just walk right past it.
Yeah, she's doing the moonwalk backwards.
I am? Oh, I guess I am. Thank you.
I
you guys
spun
hear
you
me?
around. I can hear you now, yeah.
Okay. I have the push to talk on because Alicia's in the same room, so. Alicia, you can have your mic on whenever you want.
I think she was behind you, wasn't she? Or no, is there someone at your house? I thought Alicia was behind you, but there was someone that walked past.
Oh.
Hope somebody's at your house.
Yeah, freaking me out, man.
It
Nick, you're up.
It looks like a clown.
That's just our ghost.
Okay, move. Nick. All right, Nick, you got to move yourself. There you go. Up next is Cyrus. Please move. See, I'm taking your guys' guidance to heart. I'm pushing you to go faster. He's moving 15 feet off to the left. All right, that brings us to Noodle. Drag your character to where you want to be.
Yeah, I'm not digging too much on the.
And this goes up, right?
Situation, are you? Not at all.
I didn't hear what you said. There you go. So she moves. That leaves us Fabia and little Zippy. Fabia's moving into the wall.
Nah,
Little
it's not
Zippy.
where I move.
Yeah, you hit the
Like
wall.
right there.
Who is Sildar the Hall Winter?
Wouldn't you like to know?
I do want to know.
What?
I imagine that's somebody we're looking for. I wasn't sure if we're supposed to see that yet or not.
Yeah, Here's the problem with Fantasy Grounds. If it's a friendly person, then they show up in the combat track. Because I can't. Like, you're getting ready to come around a corner. Surprise! There'll be goblins, right? So I've got to get the goblins there. But to get the goblins there, he goes with them, and suddenly he shows up in the combat tracker. It's a stupid. Like, I should be able to make any character invisible. Even you, I should be able to say you're invisible. But it does not let me do that. So yes, you're going to meet a new character. It'll be fantastic. It's okay. Karen, you're one move away.
All right, are you ready for the next round of moves?
Here we are.
Let's do it.
Well, your
All
move,
right.
and then all hell breaks loose.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta get ready.
Awesome. So you move into place. So as you move in, you notice a few things. Bleep, bloop, bloop, bleep, bloop.
Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
Okay.
All right.
Too many
So
slices.
Good.
are you saying that in character?
Me?
Who's ever saying whoa?
As a
Oh, that was
goblin,
me,
let's
yeah.
get him.
Aaron, what do you see? You come up?
I see 1,000 goblins.
Shit, run away. Come back.
Yeah. So y'all should hurry.
You want us to join you?
Yes, please.
Well, yeah, you can do that, but I need you all to do something for me.
Oh.
Is it initiative
Roll
time?
perception. Initiative, sorry.
Please roll for initiative.
Oh my god.
What the hell? I mean, what the heck?
Cliff, you're so dramatic with 1,000.
All right, y'all rolled? Looks like it.
Yep.
All right.
No, I'm back.
So Karen, Karen actually gets first attack. Oh, there's someone else still though. Maybe she'll do good. No, or not. Maybe she'll shoot for the bottom.
We're a leisurely bunch.
And Noodle, I got to say, the last game, I almost had to kill my own sister in a game. It was tough. I struggled with it in my soul. Yeah, you were almost dead. All right, so Karen, you come around the corner. I'm going to give you first attack if you want to attack. They've not spotted you yet. You've spotted them. Right, you're the only one, and it's sort of dark, and you can see their backs are to you.
Okay, let's see. So we're all pretty scattered, and it's going to be pretty hard, I think, for us to fight outside of this hallway. So,
well, can we go around and get them from a different direction?
I can't remember what the deal with that. I think that other tunnel was hard to climb up. I can't remember. It had all
that loose rock that he said would like trip us and make noise, but I don't know. Maybe it is better to come from behind.
Does anybody remember what the deal is with that tunnel?
Well,
no,
does someone want to roll? Go ahead.
Can I move up so I can be in the discussion here?
Is it your turn? You know what?
Oh, yeah, I think
we're not in combat yet.
Yeah, we're not in combat. It's just we had to roll just for when it starts. Yeah. So I will let you move.
So I'm a come up and confer here with the folks. What if we?
So we move closer.
What if we do a little bit of an ambush? If there's another tunnel, like we get a couple of stealthy folks to kind of hide in that tunnel, and then one of us can yell from this longer tunnel to see if we can, attract a little attention.
So would you like to?
What do you think?
Would someone like to so Karen? Would you like to roll an investigate? Would you want to know more? Because you guys have literally just walked into this tunnel and you're sort of scheming on some tactics.
Oh, I am sucky.
But you may want to know a little bit more about the tunnels. I'm just suggesting.
Yes, I would like to know more about the tunnels.
Please roll an investigation check.
Everybody?
Nope. The only one who I'm going to let investigate is the guy who's up front. Or potentially, if anyone wants to move closer, they can do so. But yeah, right now it's just Cliff. I mean, it's just Karen. Perfect. All right, so Cyrus is sort of scheming with you, thinking okay, so how can we sort of attack these guys sort of intelligently, and you're sort of mapping in your mind sort of the progress you've made. So you came into the cave along the river. You can still hear the river. You remember seeing the bridge. You saw this tunnel to the left, and you didn't go too far, and you did a sharp right and back around across the bridge. Your sort of mental math leads you to believe, and as you sort of see peeking ahead, the tunnel that led from the stream would actually bring you out behind the goblins, not much ahead of where you are now. So you sort of peek down the tunnel to the left, and you see that, oh, you know what? Whether you come from this tunnel or from that tunnel, you're going to end up in the same spot right behind that first goblin. So it's not going to provide any sort of tactical advantage. Thus ends your investigation check.
I'd say let's sneak up and kill them.
Yeah, or we could make them come to us and get them here in this. Because does it open up into a big room, Karen?
Yeah, well, yeah, eventually. But all the goblins are in the front of the room, so I don't think there's a way for us to all get in it with enough space to maneuver. Yeah, what I was actually thinking is I can chuck an axe at them, and then run back toward the bridge,
Mhm.
and the hallway will keep them from piling up on us, and then we can just,
Mhm.
fight them
Isn't the
fight them one at a time in the hallway.
dam?
What was it about? Did you just cuss? What?
What's it?
Didn't the little guy that you guys just killed, the one with the voice,
The one that we killed.
the pools? That you killed.
Goblins are weak.
That was a dam.
Yeah,
Like-
there was a dam. Yeah, the Twin Pools. There was a dam that I think you guys did this last time. You investigated it, and it would flood the river and wash things out. But as you remember, this is up over a bridge, so it wouldn't have impacted
we're
you guys.
above a bridge. But is the other? No.
Yeah, the other they are up. They are on the same level as you. And if you remember, you weren't here, Noodle.
No.
Climbing up that embankment was doable, but it was a pretty decent athletics check. You'd have to sort of scale it, and it was pretty slick, and it was uphill. Right.
But can we distract them to come that way and kind of get rid of some of them?
Well,
I don't know.
If we start
you
attacking them
could.
from this end, they may split up, and some come this way and some come the other way. Maybe if some come the other way, someone can be over and hit that dam and flood them out.
That's true. If they go down the
Mhm.
other one, they would be at the river level.
But we
Yeah, so I think either way, we maybe just get their attention and then have them come chase us through the hallway.
Let's do it.
Assuming they chase
Maybe we'll
us.
kill one.
All right. So who's making that move? Someone tell me what's going on. I've lost track.
All right.
We have a couple
Okay.
of choices here, right?
Yeah. So I think I'm the only person who can attack right now, but I
can
think
come
everybody
stand
else.
next to you.
Well, I think we want to back. Well, I'm gonna come after. Let's see. I can move after I attack because I can. Right, Tom?
Well, either way, I
Yeah.
think we need to be prepared
You can-
for goblins to come out both ends.
Yeah. And so I think everybody else should maybe even back up a little bit so that like rangers on the bridge could attack coming either way. If we have all of our rangers piled up in the hallway, they're not going to be able to have line of sight to anything.
Pretty smart.
Okay.
So yeah.
All right.
and-
I'm gonna... All right. Barbarian timer's out. I'm about to throw an axe.
Okay, so you're throwing an axe, and is this a simultaneous action? Is someone else doing something at the same time, or is this because you're not in combat? I would allow that. But like, what's?
Yeah.
I'm not.
Can we throw an axe and an arrow? Like, let's
wait.
surprise attack. Hit. Try to throw as much down the hallway as possible.
Yeah.
Sure. Somebody come shoot an arrow.
Who's on the
All right.
bridge that has a bow?
All right, I see some moves happening.
Or ranged weapons so that they
Obvious
can
does.
be prepared for them to come around.
Favia and
Yeah.
So
yes.
I got to ask you guys because I need to know what's happening so I can move the goblins appropriately.
I'll be healer on the spot over here.
All right, so is the idea that someone's going to go back and release the dam? Is that the plan?
No.
No, I think we've scrapped that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're
So
just
you
going to
guys
keep
are
a hornet's nest and see what happens and be prepared for them to come out of both ends, right?
all right. You're poking
People
around.
watching both cave openings.
I can't.
Okay.
I can't let this whole goblin coming out of both ends thing, go,
Yeah.
guys. That's hilarious. I mean, that's a rough night of drinking right there. I got goblins. I'm gonna use that phrase from now on. How you doing today, Thomas? I don't know, man. I got goblins coming out of both ends.
Well played.
All right. All right. So
I'm on
Karen,
board.
Weren't you guys
I-
going to like throw it and then run back so we could get them in the bottleneck, right?
so Skylar and Karen, you guys. What I'm hearing is you guys are simultaneously going to attack, or is it just Karen that's going to attack?
I think both of us, simultaneously.
All right.
Well,
so because you
I actually have disguise self. I could run down the hallway and disguise myself as a goblin, saying that Clark is dead. Sorry,
Can do
My
something
dogs
'cause
were.
our barbarian's about to
Oh, okay.
cut loose.
Okay, never mind.
All right, so.
All right.
All right, so Karen, I'm gonna let you hit first, and Skylar, I'm gonna let you hit first. And this is not in normal combat. This is just a free range. Ooh, look at that! So you hit enormous legs with your hand axe and roll damage. Awesome. So he's moderately damaged, and at the same time, right? Skylar is attacking. So do your attack.
All right, I'm doing it.
At enormous legs.
So I get a. Can I target someone?
Yeah, I mean you have to target enormous legs. It's the only one you can hit.
Yeah. It's option or control?
Control.
Control.
I think I'm targeting him now.
Oh, you target him. Come on, do it faster, otherwise the goblin.
I'm working on it.
it.
I'm rusty. Oh!
Oh!
Oh no.
All right.
Like almost sucks.
So you may increase your fumble range 1 to 3. Add 5. Add 5 to your reach and ranges for the remainder of the encounter.
Ouch.
Interesting. So I don't even know what that means. Does anyone know what that means?
I have no idea.
I think it means it's a critical fail is now 1 to 3 for Skylar.
Oh, dude, sucks to be you. All right.
Wow.
Yeah. But your reach and range is 5 feet longer. So.
Okay, I'm so glad. For how long? Did it say how long?
Rest of the encounter.
Remainder of the counter. Oh.
Oh my god.
Oh man. So a fail for Skylar will be a 1 to 3, but his reach increases. So if you have any sort of melee stuff, right? Cool. There is no damage when you miss. All right. So you guys are now in combat. All right. The other goblins spin around, and I'm going to start the round. And you hear,
What was that?
I don't know. It looks like we have some visitors. So you guys are good to go. We start our combat round. Next actor. And that brings us to Goblin Wounded Thumb. So Wounded Thumb, he's going to run down the hall a bit, sort of wedge himself in this corner, right about there, and pull out his short bow and attack his line of sight, which happens to be Skylar.
And he falls down.
All right, so he is unconscious. How do you spell unconscious? Did I spell that right? Is there an S or a C?
There's both.
That's right.
All right. I am not a good speller. All right, so he's unconscious. Not a good day for him. Goblin Crazy Stride is now up. Crazy Stride, to his name, sort of comes barreling around. Ooh, tries to barrel around. Leap it up. Grabs his short bow. Attacks. Oops, I'm dragging my map around for some reason. Man, my Logitech mouse sucks. Try again. Oh, Jesus Christ. I may have to swap mice. Hold on a second.
Squeak.
Okay, let me try something else. My mouse is not letting me drag onto the board. There we go. Skylar again. This time is a hit. And does some damage. Oh. Couldn't have done any more damage to you, my friend. So Crazy Legs comes around the corner and puts the smackdown on you. But, turnabout's fair game. It is now your turn. You have enormous legs targeted. You want to probably target someone else.
Me?
Yeah, it's your turn. So you can move up to. You can move You can move and attack. You can split your move and move, attack, move, whatever you want to do.
Oh, every
I'm
person.
gonna do crazy legs.
Crazy stride.
All right, let's go for it.
I am the voice in your head, Stephen.
Are you now? You have two people targeted.
Two people targeted.
I went to the crazy leg dude.
Yeah.
Listen to the voice in your.
I just want to make sure that you don't inadvertently target the other person. Okay. So you hit. You go ahead and roll damage. How come I can't untarget that? All right. So it does a little bit of damage.
It looks like it damaged her.
Second, I'm supposed to do +2, 4. Yeah, that's right.
No, but you did it to both of them. Yeah, you need to untarget the other one next time. Like you should only have one thing targeted at a time. I'll help you by clearing your targets.
What should I do now?
I'm going to give him back. What was it? How much did it take off of Crazy Legs? Or I'm sorry, Enormous Legs. Damage 4.
Four.
I'm giving him back 4.
Okay.
Enormous Legs. That gets him at 8. He's still hurt, but not as hurt. All right. Go ahead and you can still move if you want. Otherwise, you can end your turn.
Fall back.
I'm gonna fall back. Fall back.
All right. Go ahead and move your character.
No, that is. Stephen. No.
Monty Python.
Run, coward! Run!
Sounds like Sinistar.
All right. Go ahead and end your turn. All right. So, it's what you hear. Coming from the cave is. I'm back here. I'm very hurt. There's quite a few goblins. I count five at least. No, six goblins. I count 6 goblins. I'm in the cave. Save me. And he's good to go. So that's the dwarf you all had a question about, Mr. Dwarf in the cave. He ends his turn, and it brings us to the little Zippy, the hero. You're muted if you're doing push to talk. We have to push to talk. Little Zippy. It's little Zippy's turn. I see some tech support happening. If you can hear me, would you like to move little Zippy up the main hallway or fly up the other hallway? Fly. And give me a thumbs up if I'm flying the right direction. Is that the right direction? So type.
I'm sure
into
it's fine because David had a different screen on, so I don't know.
Okay, so I was asking. I thought you thumbs upped it. I moved little Zippy up the side channel. Was that where you wanted to go?
Yes, that is fine.
And he can fly how far? Little Zippy can fly 40 feet. So long. 5, 10, 15. Yeah, so he's at the end of his range. Does he have any ranged weapons, or is he just this all he can do?
I think that's all he can do.
He has
Let me
fire,
see.
right? And up next is Goblin Supportive, just so we know. And after that's going to be Tato. So Tato, be thinking about what you're going to do on your turn.
His are, it just says stinger, poison, and unarmed strike. So.
All right. Yeah. So his turn is then over.
Yeah.
So go ahead and end his turn with little chevrons pointing to the right. Next actor, and it'll go to supportive lavender undies is up next. Supportive lavender undies. All right. So this goblin sort of assesses the situation. Doesn't know how many of you are, but you hear him call back.
They're coming for Sildar. They're coming for Sildar. We must protect Sildar.
So he moves out of range and sort of back towards Sildar. That's his turn. Tato, you are up.
Okay. I am going to move up here. Oh, wait. I have to remind myself what my movement is. Sorry.
It's okay. It's on your main action tab.
Okay. So 25. So I'm going to dash. So I can double. So I'm just going to dash right here behind Karen.
All right. So you can dash up to twice your distance, just so you know.
Mm-hmm.
And that is your action. No, there is no action when you dash. I just looked it up earlier today. So you can move 25. So you can move another 10 feet if you wanted to. You don't have to. I'm just saying you can. Here. I'm gonna say there. All right. So then, anything else you want to do on your turn? Knowledge, investigation wise. Otherwise, end it, and it's Nick's turn. Nick, you are up, my friend. You find yourself on the end of the bridge. You hear all hell breaking loose. A lot of goblin chatter going on. And if you're talking, we can't hear you.
I'm gonna cast Blade Song and
right.
Move forward up to right there. Can I move there? Am I able to move there, or is that wall?
No, you need to move 2 moves. So like up and then around. You can't go through the wall.
Oh, I see. Okay, so I'm gonna move there. Well, I'm gonna find a square first. Sorry. Crap.
That's fine. We'll just adjust it. Did you really move 60 feet just now? That doesn't seem right.
No, I think it doubled the distance for some reason.
Oh, because yeah, he probably didn't undo the other one. What does Blade Song do? For some reason, when I click it, I'm not seeing a description anymore.
Blade Song was not something that was uploaded into Fantasy Grounds, so I couldn't. There is a description, but for some reason I'm not able to copy and paste it onto the spell. But pretty much what it is it allows me, it gives me more dexterity, allows me to move 40 feet instead of 30, gives me more AC, and I can use it as a bonus action.
Okay. Did you set it up so that when you do that power, it actually does all that stuff to you?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Cool. Yep. So then that was your action then, right?
I can use it as a bonus action. So
okay,
does that mean I have an extra one, or
you've done your movement, right. That's your bonus, and now you still have your action.
Okay. So I am going to
please say it's your balls. Please say it's your balls.
I mean,
yeah. Come on, toss your balls. Toss your balls.
Yeah. So I'm gonna pull out a bag of shinies.
Alrighty.
Spherical shinies. I'm going to target. Well, for some reason. Oh wait, that was my. I'm gonna move an extra 10, but I don't know if I can move through anybody.
You can. There's a wide berth.
Okay, so.
I mean, in the real world, like Cyrus just moves off to the up of just a hair.
Yeah, I'm gonna move pretty much directly next to Cyrus, I believe.
All right.
Yeah.
And then you have line of sight. You don't have line of sight to anyone. You can athletics across them. You can toss across them. There's going to be a bit of a penalty.
Okay.
So
Try it.
Actually, where's Cyrus at? So, Cyrus, would you like mage armor?
Sure.
Okay. I cast mage. I'm gonna cast mage armor on Skylar.
all right, go for it.
Wait, where is he?
Wait,
There he is.
Iris or Skylar?
Wait.
Who are you casting this
Very
on,
good.
man? Let's
Very different people.
Say again. Skylar. He's wounded.
All right, go ahead and do so.
All right.
So you drag that onto him, and it'll give him AC
Yeah.
plus 3.
There we go.
And if you look at your, are you guys? So is the blood showing up now for you guys?
Yes.
Yes.
And you should see a little. Star, right?
Star.
Yeah. That means you have inspiration. Just so you know, don't forget that means you can do a reroll if you ever have a really bad roll. So you now have, you've been buffed, man. You have been buffed. So good to go. Using some WoW lingo there. All right, Nick, that ends your turn. Go ahead and make it so.
All right.
Alrighty, this brings
Yimik.
us to Yimik. Yimikwa. Where is Yimik? There he is. He's hanging tight. He's just going to double down and to sort of run some interference. So if any of you guys make it past these goblins, he wants to help. He wants to help ensure that you guys don't get to Sildar. So now we're back up to Enormous Legs, who uses those enormous legs to sort of power his way through the hall. Grab line of sight to right there. To Karen. Pulls up his short bow. And man, you must have some pretty awesome AC because he misses you with a 15. He's feeling brave today. He's not gonna nimble escape, and he's gonna move on. He's gonna pass the torch to Fabia. Fabia finds herself on the bridge, hanging out. Sees little Zippy heading into the caverns.
So I'm assuming little Zippy would let me know that he can see some goblins.
Yeah, so I think we established that you see sort of like a UHF version of what little Zippy sees. So it's like sort of like a fuzzy, Predator-esque version. So you see the outlines of a goblin, wounded thumb, and crazy stride is what little Zippy can see, sort of line of sight.
So I'm wondering if I can jump down to like right here and be able to try to shoot arrows at them.
Interesting. You can.
Oh.
Yes, because little Zippy's flying, so he's not in your way. Unless you have a I will say that if you roll, if you do fumble, if you roll a 1, there's a chance that you hit little Zippy.
Okay. Though I can't technically see them in the view that I have right now.
Yeah.
But I know that I. Oh wait, yes I can. Sorry, I can see.
You should. Yeah, you should be able to see wounded thumb.
I can see wounded thumb. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean you could always move closer if you wanted to. But I think that's not gonna improve your odds of hitting anybody.
No.
Fantasy Grounds doesn't seem to take into account range. All
right,
so,
I'm gonna try to sink an arrow in him.
all right, so Fabia like pulls out her bow, steadies it, thinks to herself, "Don't mess this up," and does connect with wounded thumb. Oh.
Nice.
So
Nice.
both Tato and Karen see this goblin sort of spin to the right here, and like this arrow is just like sticking out of its midsection, and like blood just squirting and spraying all of its friends. So you're feeling pretty good that like these guys are being attacked from two angles.
I'm getting
All right.
an Ash versus Evil Dead kind of vibe with the blood.
That would be a fun role-playing game. This brings us to Yarn Dyed Top. So Yarn Dyed Top, is going to hang tight, right? Again, not quite in view. I'm guessing that most of you can't see Yarn Dyed Top. So he's somewhere off in the distance. He's going to hang tight. Noodle, you're up. And you're muted.
So with what you gave to Skylar to wear, is he protected, or does he still need healing? Because I was going to head that way to give a cure wounds, because he looks pretty bloody.
Okay.
But I don't know anything about the armor that he was given.
Neither do I.
So
Sorry, say that again.
What you gave to Skylar to wear, does he still need his wounds healed? How does that work?
Yeah, he'll still need his wounds healed, but I was just thinking that if he gets attacked again with another bow with the same damage, he may die, whereas with the added AC, it may miss him.
Okay, so I can still head that way. Like, I can't reach him yet, but that's what I'm going to do for my move. Because I can go 30, right?
Yeah,
Is that-
you can go 30.
Let's see if
It's funny, the battle music for some reason just started playing.
Yeah, it's that too.
It's like,
All right.
it scared the crap out of me. There you go.
And Tom, I
You
was
moved.
clicking the buttons. I hope I didn't mess anything up.
No, you're good. I think it just was buffering or something. I don't know. When this battle started, so I started the music. Although I'm regretting it, it's really annoying. I may have to turn it off. All right, so Noodle, you've moved into position.
I never knew about it.
I'm just moving as close. I can't. I have to lay hands, so I gotta wait till next turn. But
Okay, sounds good. Then go ahead and click the next turn button, and that brings us to Karen.
All right.
hold on. I'm issuing. Okay. Here we go.
You got it?
Not particularly.
You want me to advance it for you?
Yeah, go ahead and do it because my screen's still glitchy. Thank you.
All right, no worries. Karen, you're up.
All right. Face smash time. Okay, I'm gonna come attack enormous legs. Let's see, is enormous legs already damaged? I think that's the one I hit earlier, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, I'll just do a regular attack. No fancy business.
Alright.
Actions. Okay. Alright, here we go.
Nice. All right, it's a hit.
Nice.
So you come upon enormous legs. Oh.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So.
One hit wonder.
Nice.
Yeah. So Karen, Karen with her side to this goblin comes upon him, and just smashes it, and it's just like bits of goblin explode everywhere. It drops. And as with all of the goblins, it kindly drops its goods in a little bag for easy pickup later. You still have some move left if you want to move, Karen.
Let's see. I'm gonna scoot up to the side here, like just to make sure
Out
that
of the
other
way.
people have line of sight. Yeah.
All right, so you
So we
move.
get- Yep, and done.
All right, this brings us to Cyrus. He's like, looks like he's involved in a group hug.
So Cyrus moves so that he can get line of sight. He starts waving his hands in a mystical pattern, summoning the energies from his god, who hasn't been named yet, and casts Guiding Bolt at Crazy Stride. And
Oh,
misses.
and crazy stride is like,
Not today, pal. Not today.
I got to come up with some good sayings. Like, I had one in my mind and it completely left, like one martini ago. All right, so you can still move, or any sort of like brain, investigation-y type stuff if you want.
I will move, actually, so I can get out of line of sight.
Alrighty. And then hit next.
Sorry.
Alright, that brings us back to Wounded Thumb. So Wounded Thumb sees little Zippy coming up the corridor. And you hear,
There's some sort of a bat, or I don't know what it is. There's something coming up the tunnel. Like look to the right, look to the right.
alright, so with that, we can't have that coming into our house, attacking our people. Raises its short bow and hits little Zippy for 3 points of damage with, it's a little guy, but not much damage. But, not feeling great. Ends his turn. Brings us to Crazy Stride. Line of sight. Karen. It's going to come upon you. For some reason was not intimidated by the fact that you just smashed his friend into pulp. Pulls his scimitar out. Brings it upon your head. And, as they say, all whiff and no smell. Little league talk, you guys. Ends his turn. Skylar, you're up, my friend.
Goblins! Thanks for the heal, friends, and the armor.
You've not been healed.
Welcome, kind sir.
Well, almost heal. So I'm gonna, can I get an arrow shot into, Crazy Stride? I think I can.
I'll tell you what. You hit him. If you miss and it's 1, you potentially hit Nick. Yeah, you potentially hit Nick.
Can I hit?
It doesn't.
What if I hit?
You can't.
Wounded
You
Thumb?
can't shoot. You can't shoot through a wall.
Oh, that's through a wall. That makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Karin, should I go for it? Oops.
Yeah.
Don't shoot me.
You're asking Karen. You're asking Karen if you should put Nick in danger. I love it. Ask the barbarian if you should take a chance.
Yeah, always.
I'm gonna sift through my my scroll case inconspicuously.
Down and tie your shoe.
Right, exactly.
Oh, good.
Oh, Jesus
Okay.
Christ.
So
Almost a
Nick,
wall.
Nick's like looking through his bag of stuff, right? And he hears like, shoo! Right, go past his head and sort of looks up and sees a big smile on Skylar's face. But what he hears behind him is glorious. Roll your damage.
Ooh.
Oh, holy crap. That is tough. Yeah, so what he hears is the sound of an impact and flesh and, I don't know, whatever moist sounds like. All right, Skylar, you have
ASMR.
movement. You have some movement left if you want to move towards the healer or towards the action, whatever. You can still move.
I think the healer can get to me, right? So I might as well just stay put.
Okay. Then end your
So
turn.
I'll jump next turn.
So it looks like there's like three goblins that come into this room. So there's like three. Like, how are things going out there? I hear something that sounds like moist.
So Sildar's gonna like hang tight, where he's at. He's in no shape to fight. Little Zippy, making his way the only way he knows how. That might just be a little bit more than the goblins will allow.
Little Zippy's gonna go after the goblin and wounded thumb too.
All right, move him up. Rawhide. All right, that's within attack range. All right, so he hits. Can you tell me what you're doing when you're doing it? That'd be like what was the attack? It was stinger.
It was his stinger attack, the one he.
Awesome. Yeah, that means that this goblin's dead. See. Yeah,
That's murderer.
yeah. Oh, yeah, little Zippy doesn't speak much Goblin, but he does understand
Arrows.
All right,
I feel
little
like he
Zippy.
turns toward Fabia and is like, tee.
Oh, of course
Now-
he does.
Now, little Zippy moved 20, right?
I think so.
Yeah,
he
so
is
he has
gonna
20
move.
He has 20 more feet if you want to move him.
Yeah, he's gonna move back a little bit. Kind of
All
like
right.
hang out over here.
All right, so little Zippy buzzes his way back to where he was, and if that ends his turn. All right, so supportive Lavender Undies, calls out.
How are things going? Do you need any help?
Hell yeah, we need help. Get your butt out here.
Fine. You, watch Sildar. Do not leave. Watch Sildar.
So here we go. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So he moves, does not have line of sight. That ends his turn.
Okay.
Tato's
So
up.
I'm going to move up here and then do a sneak attack since I'm within 5 feet of Karen. Where did that go? There we go. I'm going to attack.
Can you do sneak attack when they're out? Do you have awareness?
Yes, it says you don't need advantage on the attack roll if another enemy of the target is within 5 feet of it.
All right, sounds good.
So then that gives me just an extra 1d6.
Awesome.
Swish at him.
Although I think a slight tap on the forehead might kill Crazy Stride.
Okay. Ow. Yeah, I kind of
All
go.
right.
Oh,
So
Oh my god.
okay.
Do your worst. Do your worst, little tater. Little tot. I'm not afraid of you.
Okay, so
Come on,
there's
bring
that.
it. Bring it. Nothing. Good enough.
and
Okay.
and thus ends the lineage of Crazy Stride. I didn't see how much movement you have left if you wanted to move at all. It's your I don't think you
yeah.
moved too far.
I think actually I'm gonna move like here. Can I do that?
Yeah,
Okay.
as far as I know. All right, Nick. Come on, Nick, man. We haven't had any ball action this entire time.
All right. Here we go. Well, it's not going to be ball action. Well, I don't know.
Mark, do you want to bring the wine to you?
You know what? All right.
Yes, bring the wine to all of us. I would like some wine, please.
Actually, what's the ring? Oh, buddy. Okay. I'm going to do Scorching Ray on Supportive Lavender Undies.
Okay, wait, where is supportive lavender undies?
I just have line of sight of him. Don't I?
Oh
What?
man, hold on. Target so I can see. Is this a radial? You got line of sight. It looks like, yeah, I'll give it to you. Man, that was close.
Yeah, I know. I was looking at it. I was like, oh man.
Yeah, I will say I'm gonna stick by this. Like, there maybe because of the proximity of where this thing's gonna fly.
Yeah.
Tato, if you fumble, there might be an issue here.
Actually, I'm gonna move over to. I'm gonna move over to Cyrus Bing. I think.
All right, go for it. You now
There's
can
that.
roll with a clear conscience.
Okay. All right. Scorching Ray on Supportive Lavender Undies. I start whispering and summoning, moving my hands into a circle, much like a Hadouken from or a Kamehameha from Dragon Ball.
Okay. I love your references. Scorching Ray. Oh no.
God damn it.
Your balls.
So so Scorching Ray, Tato, both Tato and Karen like sort of see this ray sort of flash past them, and their nose hairs tingle a bit, but nothing happens, and the goblin like looks you in the eye and is like, "What the hell was that?" I got to come up with some goddamn phrases because I like, what the hell was that? That's not clever. I was trying to come up with some sort of like suntan. I'll have to think of. All right, Nick, your turn is over unless you want to move some more.
How much did I move? What was that, 10 feet? I can move another, because I still have... So, how long... Has it been a full minute yet?
What? In relation
Like, total
to,
time, has it been a full minute?
No, it's been 2 rounds, 6 seconds each. It'd be just under 2 minutes. Why do you ask?
Because Blade Song only lasts for a minute.
Oh, I thought it was the encounter. And we need to remember that Skylar gets fumbles 1 to 3. I have to remember that.
What could possibly go wrong?
All right, so are you moving, Nick, or are you done? If you're done, end your turn.
I'm done.
Then end that turn. All right, Yimik's up. Yimik is he's been informed that he needs to sit here with Sildar, so he's going to sit tight. But he's going to ready himself so that if anyone comes through that door, like he has right of attack at that moment. And Fabia, this brings us up to you. You're currently targeting a corpse. I will clear your target for you. Boom.
Right. Let's see.
And I think you have partial sight to Yarn Dyed Top.
Well, that's what I was wondering, if I move down, like, right here. Will I have it then?
you'll have line of sight. But what can you do a range for me on that? Like, can you target it so we can see how far it is? 90 feet. Can you shoot 90 feet? I think you can go farther than that, right?
I think I can go 150.
Holy cow.
Jesus.
Yeah, you can go 150. Yeah.
Oh.
With your because it's a longbow. Yep.
Yep.
Little
All right.
show offy, you ask me.
All right, you hit.
Nice.
Holy crap, you hit.
Alright.
So not only does she hit this goblin with an arrow, but like that arrow goes completely through its body and embeds itself in the wall behind, to the point for a split second the goblin doesn't even realize it was hit until he feels this sort of squishy, spleeny thing happen in his midsection, and realizes that he may need to see a trauma surgeon. All right, Fabio, you've got some move left, unless you want to end your turn.
I will end it.
Yarndine, no. So, he looks down. He's like,
What's happened to me?
Ouch.
And he looks down. I see you. I see you down, you coward, hiding off in the distance. I see you.
Who are you talking to?
There's an elf down the tunnel.
Dispatch her.
so he's gonna move his way. There's this very, very damaged body around this corner, and is surprised to see Tado.
Yikes.
Right, so, thinks maybe this was a bad idea, but you know what?
Maybe it was.
Yeah, he was heading for Fabia, but like that was a risk. So pulls out his scimitar and brings it down upon Tado's head. I would say that's a hit.
Ooh, ouch.
Oh. And Tado, she feels her cloak flutter, and a little pinch, and she may have a little boo-boo. But this guy's not dumb, so he's going to do his nimble escape. And let's see if he succeeds. He does. So I turn him off for a second. You do not know where he goes.
Oh.
And it is now someone else's turn. Noodle, you're up.
Me. Okay, so I'm gonna get over here, scooch over to Skylar. Probably not on him, but behind him. There. Does that work? Is that me?
15, you got it.
Behind or on
Okay.
top, it works for me.
Got it.
Behind her on top. That's my sister you're talking to.
We're gonna be like all this. Now, do I take this cross and put it on him, right?
So hold on. So what are you doing?
I'm curing wounds.
Cure wounds. Yeah, you drag that little plus right on top of him.
Yeah. Okay, here I go. I hope to God it's good. Wait, why does it say 30 feet?
Huh?
You might have the wrong target, or you have to target him first.
Okay. Oh, shoot! I did not mean to do that. That is not what I meant to do. I'm not curing the wound of a dead thing.
Did you?
I think
Did you?
you cured
Did you?
yourself.
Yeah, it didn't. You weren't wounded. It was no harm, no foul. Yeah. So go ahead and target him. You hold your control down, and then you click him.
Control. Oh God, yeah. Okay.
There you go. Now drag that plus right on top of him.
Okay, got it. Here you go. It still shows 30 feet. I don't know why. Are you seeing that, or am I only seeing it?
I don't see anything that says 30 feet.
That was useless. I call a do-over.
It was a difference of 1. It was 6 versus 5. That's still pretty good. He will live to fight another day. All right.
Let me.
Thank you for healing me.
Are you going to move anymore, Noodle, or are you done?
No, I'm good. I'm good right now. I'm gonna end
All
it.
right. Karen, it's up to you, man.
Okay. Go in here and bang on supportive lavender undies.
Oh shit.
Because I think we're almost done, I'm gonna use all my stuff. So I'm gonna rage and frenzy and whatever that other one is. Let's see, and recklessly attack. So let's try it.
Hey pal, what's got you down? Can we? Do you need a hug? Can we talk about this?
All right,
Violence
here we go.
never solved anything. Violence never solved anything.
Okay. Here comes my first swing.
It's not too late to make up. It's not too late to be friends. It's
And what happens with your second swing? Can you use it on something else?
Yeah, I think so. I was gonna throw an axe at the other dude down here. At Yimik. Alright, rolling for my hand axe throw.
So, what happened?
I don't think I was supposed to have... Yeah, I still... For some reason, advantage was still turned on, even though it was a different roll.
Do you have advantage for the entire turn?
No, it should be just for that first attack.
Why don't we re-roll it?
Holy
then, 'cause
shit.
Hmm?
Yeah, because that wasn't a hit, right? Or was it a hit? It was a miss.
Well...
Oh, you fumbled. No, wait a minute. You attacked. You had advantage. You hit the first one, and then then it gave you the disadvantage, right? Am I reading this right? So, going up to the 15, right? Like, you rolled a 15 with the hand axe, which was a hit, and then the other roll was with disadvantage, an 8.
Well, it was a 1, which causes the fumble.
Which causes the fumble.
That second one shouldn't have happened,
Yeah,
right?
the second one should not have happened.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was because it was only for the first. Yeah. So then go ahead and ignore all of that stuff. Although I kind of like that you would have had to lose one ability
That's
permanently.
pretty brutal.
Oh god, that's terrible.
So you live. So go ahead and roll damage on poor little
hand axe.
Yimi.
Yeah. I'm hoping I hope I'm not killing like a character we were supposed to talk to or anything, but here goes.
This was my first day. This was
Okay,
my first day.
we're safe.
Oh, thank goodness. Boy, it did still hurt.
All right, Karen, end your turn. This brings us to Cyrus.
Cyrus.
Cyrus, yes.
Cyrus the virus.
Right.
I don't know what's happening out there, but you're making short business of these goblins. Bravo! Bravo! Have I mentioned I'm dying?
You know, I'm just gonna do my move.
What? Moving in 30 feet.
That's it.
Are you taking a ranged attack, or are you good?
I don't have line of sight.
Oh, yeah, there's a boulder. All right, so then your turn ends.
That's a nice boulder.
Skylar, you are up and healed and targeting a dead person. Let's clear that for you. Boom.
Alright, I'm gonna move. Ooh. Oh.
All right, you moved your 30 feet. You also do not have line of sight.
Well, I turn to face the party, and I'm like, oh, you guys are so nice. We should take a break after this and have some tea.
Nice. Sildar's just like rooting you guys on. He's like, Little Zippy. Little
Let's
Zippy is up.
see. He can't really see. Is there anybody left still?
Well, there's a goblin that disappeared,
Right.
and you could look for the goblin. There's a goblin that you know is fighting back in the cave. Okay, that's 10 feet.
It's the one
another-
Karen was fighting, right?
Yeah, it's in the cave.
I don't think I'm gonna be able to get to him.
All right.
So I'll just come out like right here.
Sounds good. And yeah, you see there's a bit of a boulder, but you can sort of see peeking around it Yemeek. All right, and if you aren't doing anything else, then end your turn. And that should bring us to Tato.
Oh yeah, because Lavender Undies is deed.
He'd be
Okay.
dead.
I am going. Can I dash and then attack?
Can you what?
Can I dash and then attack?
Nope. You can, if you dash, then you're using your action to double your movement.
And I am just going to move here behind Karen.
Awesome. We got about 20 minutes of playtime left, and I think that'll end this night nicely. All right. All right, Nick Maylock, you are up. Again, not a lot of ball action tonight.
All right. I am going
The
to.
night is still young, Thomas.
I'm going to move. Actually, I'm going to cast Blade Song.
All right. Though it stays on your mind. That was a pretty old reference, you guys. So, like, I see Mark nodding his head.
And song
Yes.
stays on my mind.
Exactly.
Song stays on
You're
my
all-
mind.
All right. I'm going to cast Blade Song. I'm a Sif.
All
And
right.
I'm going to move up to the corpse. I'm going to whisk past my two friendlies there.
Hold on. Can you move 35? Nope.
I can. With Blade Song, yes.
Oh, okay. Sorry. My bad. Yes.
Yep.
And you go like skadoosh.
Skadoosh
And you're there.
indeed. And I am there. Shit. Do I have line of sight?
You
I
do
don't
not.
think Hold on.
Boulder.
Hold on. Let me move. Can I move?
How many were you allowed to move? You moved 30 feet, 35 so far.
Yeah,
Move any more than
35.
that?
I can move 5 more.
Okay.
But I don't know.
For line of sight,
Yeah.
you'd have to move. You'd have to
I-
between. Karen would be between you. Oh no, you
Yeah.
can move forward, but you still won't have line of sight.
Right. Yeah. Crap. Yeah, and that's it. Alright. That's as far as I'm gonna go. That's it.
All right. Hit next. Yemeek. So Yemeek has line of sight to Karen, sees a whole lot of stuff going on. Just going to play it safe and stick where he's at. And does a miss. And then moves. And ends its turn. Fabia, you are up.
Do I know how deep this water is?
Yeah, I think you guys established it's about because it's not flooded. It's about knee deep, which is also
I
the
can walk-
sound a frog makes.
So I can walk across it.
You sure can.
Okay. How far? I can go 30, correct?
Yep.
That is what I will
So,
do.
so you move into place, and you feel warm breath on your
Uh-oh.
neck.
Great.
You have discovered. You have discovered Goblin Yarn Day Top.
It's killing.
I'm so happy you moved there.
I can tell.
Oh no.
So can I attack it, or is he attacking me?
No, you he was not readied. He was hiding, so he has to come out of hiding for an action. So you can attack.
I will attack him with my bow. Not my bow, my sword, then, probably.
And you guys know that you can use Shift and the radial key on your mouse if you have a mouse to spin your character in circles. Like I can make Fabia dance.
How do you do that again?
You hold Shift down and move your mouse over the character. Don't click on it; just move it over it, and you can remove the radial button on your mouse. I haven't been enforcing this, but typically, you want to sort of be looking in a direction. All right, Fabia. Oh no!
No. Ow.
That's a rough day. You know, went from hiding to dying. Although his name is Yarn Died Top. Get
Yes,
it?
it is.
All right. This may surprise you, but end your turn unless you want to move any more of your movement.
I don't think it can, so I will end it.
All right.
Hi, little Elsie. Guess what I'm gonna do? This is my scimitar. I hurt.
No!
You hurt.
No!
Little bit.
So yeah, remember, Goblin Yarn Die Top isn't aware that his entire posse is pretty much dead. So he's feeling pretty badass, thinking like his posse has his back. They do not.
No.
Noodle, you are up.
Okay, I'm just moving. Because I got really nothing else to do.
You
Can I
think
do
you can
that?
attack. Yes, yeah, you can move. You have some good attack actions, by the way.
But there's no one around.
I know. You can always nibble on a ration.
Hey, Tom, would Zippy
Yeah.
realize that I'm being attacked now? And maybe let other people know that I was being attacked?
Only if you go near, and you sort of communicate with Zippy. Noodle, I'm not going to let you move 75 feet off the map. Let's try that again.
He's going home.
Noodle's like,
Come on.
screw you guys, I'm going home.
With y'all.
Alright, that's about it. And
All right.
now I've lost much there.
All right, Karen is up.
I would let
Jesus, what's-
Zippy know that I was being attacked, so he would let other people know.
All right. So you guys see little Zippy's like flutter, like being a little baddie, if you will. All right, Karen, you got to move and attack.
See, I'm gonna just go around this rock.
All right.
So 15 and 15.
All right.
All right. So long, you make.
So long, Enoch. I
Wow.
had so many secrets to share with you.
I know. Yeah. Like I just killed a critical non-player character, but it's my job here. So
It is.
You'll have that.
I'm delighted to meet you. My name is Sildar.
So you've dispatched the goblins.
No.
Oh,
there's
you
still
have
Yarn
not.
Die Top.
You have not dispatched the goblins.
Oh no, wait.
My
Yes,
bad.
we have.
Cyrus's turn.
All right, so Cyrus, you're up.
Can I move?
You can. Except for I just inadvertently locked my computer. Hold on.
Sweet.
I pushed a button. There we go. You are moving. Cyrus is
Alright,
moving
do I
up
have-
there.
Do I have line of sight?
You have line of sight.
All right. Cyrus is going to fire his light crossbow
Nice.
Yeah.
Does it fire light?
at Yarn Dyed Top.
All right. Fabia is pretty close. If you hit a 1, there's going to be some issues. But you
No,
did not. You did not hit, but you did not hit Fabia. So that is good. You have some movement left if you want to move. Perfect. All right. We are so close, you guys. Next up is... Are you done with your turn? Skylar.
Oh yeah. What should I do, folks?
Where are you?
There's
So
one more goblin.
are you calling down to Cyrus and Fabia? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah.
Then do so in character, sir.
I am so confused. What should I do?
There's one left.
There's one left. Cyrus is a man of few words. All right, so make your move, Skylar.
All right.
Bring
I've
this
got
puppy home.
I got that terrible affliction of 1 to 3 for damage, so maybe I'll just not hurt anybody.
Well, you can move. You can move closer, but I mean, you can move within 30. You can move. Well, you do what you want to do. Now, I'm not making any of you like going up. It'll require athletics check. You'll have to come back around on the thing, or else an athletics check on the way up. On the way down, I'm assuming you guys are sort of scooting down and being careful. All right, so you move your 30 into the room, looking for the loot that you assume is there. All right, are you done with your turn?
Yeah.
So yeah, your turn's done. Sildar's like,
Thank you so much. Are they all dead?
Yeah.
No one? No one? Are they all dead? I'm talking to you,
One more
barbarian.
time.
I think then we just all repeat. There's one left.
What? I'm way over here. I can't hear that.
There's one left.
One left.
Just
like little,
kill it.
Little Zippy's up.
Oh, thank God.
Little Zippy heads over.
Go Zippy.
All right, little Zippy is in poison range. Hold on, get you around that corner. There you go.
Finish that miserable goblin.
Oh, thank God. And dead.
So
now they're all dispatched.
so there is a bunch of dead goblins, and you know, as you guys sort of regroup, you know, Karen, you see like this is a large cave. It's divided in half by a 10-foot encampment, right? Or is escarpment? Escarpment. Too many more. There's a steep natural staircase that leads from the lower portion to the upper ledge. The air is hazy with smoke of cooking fire and pungent from the smell of poorly cured hides and unwashed goblins. All right, so
Unwanted.
you are in the room, and I will give you all. I'm unlocking the map. If whoever wants to move into the room, do so, and then we will take our next actions. We're almost out of time.
There's a private note over here.
Where's it? Sildar, dude.
Should we read the note?
Let's do it.
Private.
Bigger.
So Nick, So you guys are in the room. Yeah, you found this note that seems to have been dropped on the ground. You see Sildar Hollowinter. You know, he's wounded. He's very wounded. He has about 1 hit point left.
Ooh, let's heal him.
Yeah, he's like, hold on.
Hold on.
I am Sildar Hollowinter. I'm a warrior. I've been held prisoner in this chamber. I would have loved to have helped, but I'm sort of bound and trapped here. You know, they've been beating and tormenting me for so many weeks. I feel as if I may have 1 hit point left. You seem to have killed Ymik. That is good news. Ymik was second in command. Probably why he was a coward and held himself back. His goal was to take on the main goblin. What was his name? What was the name of the main goblin? I've lost my faculties.
Clog.
What?
Clog.
Clark. Yes, Clark. That was his name. Yes, Clark. Be very careful. There's a bugbear named Clark. He's across the bridge. I was only there for a moment, but in his lair with lots of treasure. So, you must get me past Clark and help me out of these caves.
He's dead.
It's dead.
What?
We
Clark
killed
is
and
dead?
dispatched Clark.
Yeah, we killed him first.
Why were these goblins keeping you alive in here? What did they want from you? Because when we started attacking, they said protect you.
Let me think.
Buffering.
So,
Buffering.
Buffering.
I did mine on Sildar.
So Sildar starts to sort of unwind his tale. He'd met. He tells you that he'd met Gundren Rockseeker in Neverwinter and was going to accompany him back to Phalden. So you remember seeing 2 horses. One of those 2 horses belonged to Sildar, right? So he wanted to investigate. He wanted to go investigate something a little bit different than what Gundren was looking at. He was trying to find out something about the fate of Larno. Oh, my alarm just went off. We're almost out of time. Larno Albrecht, right? He's a human wizard and a member of the Lord's Alliance. He disappeared shortly after arriving in Phalden. So, Sildar tells you that he was hoping to learn what happened to him, and to Larno, and assist Gundren in reopening the old mine, and maybe in some way, shape, or form restore Phalden to its civilized center of wealth and prosperity, because again, he was part of the Lord's Alliance, and the Lord's Alliance has sworn to keep justice and goodness in the area. And I see you have found my note. That's my note. I would love for you to return it to me.
I asked him.
Let's
So
read
I
it.
speak Dwarvish.
Well, has
And I speak
anyone
to
read
him.
my note? Has anyone read my note?
I want to read it.
All right, so if you want to read that, read the note, double click it and read it.
Do you want me to read it, or does someone else want to read it?
Read it.
What?
Are you share what it says in? I speak
Of
Dwarvish.
course.
Okay.
All right, so if you double click it, it should say note to Sildar Hollowinter, and then if you click the chain, it'll tell you what it says.
What's the note to Sil? Oh, what the heck?
Yeah, it was a note to Sildar. So he was carrying a note that someone had sent to him.
Can only one person open it?
So how
Yep.
how do I open?
He clicked the chain. So double click it, then click the chain link, and it'll open up the note and look in the notes. It'll say what the note is.
It just says type private shake. Unlock it? No.
What? No.
He's
So
trying
did you click the chain? Note to
Yep.
Sildar Hallwinter. Okay.
Yeah.
And then when you open it, what's it say?
It says type note, subtype private, rarity
There's
rare.
nothing in there.
You don't see the notes
I just saw it briefly.
right now?
Oh, there it is.
Oh, I
Yeah.
see it.
Where is it?
It says. Oh, ooh, this is good. So I walk over to Nick, and I whisper in his ear something.
All right. So if you right click over Nick's
What?
character, up in the upper left hand corner, you can whisper to him. It looks like a little person with the radials coming off.
Move behind Nick.
Wait, do I do? Okay, hold on. I'm just trying to figure that out.
Because if you're whispering to him, you don't want everyone to know, so you have to type it. So right click over Nick Maylock. There's a little thing, like a little icon to the left that says whisper. When you mouse
Yeah,
over
I
it.
got it.
Yeah. So they're whisper. So you guys see, you see Skylar walk over to Nick and just sort of be like,
And Tato moved behind him. I read the note too.
So you were behind Skylar reading the note.
Did you see that?
Yeah, I
Nick?
clicked on it. Could more than one person read it? Should I pretend I didn't read it?
Well, I mean, if you were looking over his shoulder, you can do it. So Skylar has decided he was going to play it safe.
I want Nick to know first before, and then Nick can decide what to do. Also, I don't want what's his face to know.
Sildar.
What are you thinking, Nick?
So, what are we doing here? What are you guys talking about? Can I have my note?
I'm gonna walk over and heal Sildar.
Maybe hold off on that, my friend.
So I
Don't
can
heal him yet.
Oh, okay.
You guys have any questions? I'm hurt. I'd love for you guys to escort me to Phandelver, please. It's not too much farther from here. I was and my friend, Gundren and Rockseeker, and I were on our way. I believe you were the party that was to bring the wagon. What is the shape of the wagon? Do we still have our
Who
supplies?
sent you?
Gundren and Rockseeker. Who are you?
Why?
Hold on. I feel like I'm back with the goblins, you guys. So sort of, can you let me? Whoa! Someone got very big.
Shut the F up!
Someone's jumping off the screen. So who are you? What are your names? I have told you about me. I'm Sildar Hallwinter. I'm friend of Gundren and Rockseeker. My assumption was that you guys were here to save me. What is the case? What's the deal?
What's in Phandelver?
And the three Rockseeker brothers are going to be in Phandelver. Gundren, Arden, and Nindro, the Rockseeker brothers. I mean, surely you know this. This is you're bringing supplies to them, right? They want to reopen this old mine. They think they're going to find some riches, right? That's going to help restore Faladin into the civilized world center of wealth and prosperity. I'm charged with bringing justice and honor back to the world and the riches of Faladin.
What does Nick Mellock have to do with that?
You know Nick Maylock?
No, we don't know who he is. We're looking for him.
Nick who?
I too am looking for him. I have important business with Mr. Nick Maylock. If you locate Mr. Nick Maylock, let me know.
Can you tell us why?
No, tell us
What
why.
business? What business?
No, I like that. I'm sorry. That's.
Have a cigarette, Karen.
I'm very thankful for the rescue. But there is no honor. There's no honor in sharing secrets. I don't know you well. No matter how big you make yourself.
Well,
So this is you guys realize that this is sort of a dead end, right? Sildar's not going to really share anything about the note with you. He's looking for Nick Malok. He doesn't. I think at this point it's safe to assume he assumes one of you is Nick, but you aren't sharing your names, and he's not sure he can trust you. Although his gut says you were sent here to help.
We have to remember Nick was being pretty sneaky back in the town. Remember, he got that note and he wouldn't show it to anybody, and then he burned it. That's why I'm standing behind him.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we have to ask Nick what he knows, and then.
Yeah, Nick.
So is
Yeah,
one
he
of you
seems
Nick?
super squirrely.
There's so many of you. Is one of you Nick?
No. You need to keep quiet right now.
Okay. Well, I am wounded, and I am in no position to argue with such a clearly awesome
that's right.
group, an elegant group of, what is it, 8? Elegant 8? 8 of you?
Yeah.
Why don't a few of us go and start collecting the treasure around the corner for a minute?
Yeah, Mr. Wizard, a word.
Hold, please.
Yeah, let's kind of have a little conference. Someone watch him just in case Sildar thinks he's up to no good. But we need to talk about this. Can we at least go out of earshot of this guy?
Go back around the corner.
Yeah, let's do that.
Why don't you guys go collect some treasure?
Mr.
All right,
Wizard.
so I'll you guys move where you're going to move, and you role play this out.
Mr. Wizard, why don't you come with us over here?
I don't think we'll need to.
Explain.
All right. When everybody walks away, I knock Sildar out.
What? Ow!
And being careful not to kill him, but just to knock him out temporarily.
All right,
Okay,
so I
so
need you.
I'm
I need you.
trying
No,
to
wait, hold on,
bridge,
hold
like-
on. I need you to roll something. So you're gonna have to. You can't just knock him out. So that would be.
Let's not take a chance. Can't have a one.
And you can basically go to not kill. You bring him to 0 hit.
I'm gonna hit him with his axe.
Yeah, because he's at 1 right now. So. Yeah, okay, so would this be an intimidation? No, that's not intimidation. You'd have to actually knock him.
Yeah, this is a whack on the head. Yeah.
Karen
Alright,
does
okay.
this.
Well, we're gonna move this plot forward. But you whack him on the head, he crumples to the ground. He's old and hurt already. I wouldn't recommend you leave him in this state for long.
Yeah. So I turn around and say, "Look at Nick," and I say, "Talk."
All right.
I've been waiting
I
to see what
received-
Nick does for so long, you guys.
I received 2 letters. One on the boat, and one obviously when we were in the rest area. Somebody knows that I know something, but it is super important that nobody else but me and the person who knows. They pretty much wanted us to come directly here for something. I don't yet know what that something is. I know it's really bad. Rockseeker has something to do with it. And that letter with the 3 ribbons was a choice. And the reason I chose the way I did was because I can't trust anyone.
Did you choose with those ribbons?
Yes. I chose the middle ground with that.
So what is Sildar's role in all of this?
He wants Nick Mella. He wants me to go to Phandelver.
Because he says you have what they want.
Now,
Is this
now, to be,
knowledge or
now,
is this an item?
now, to be fair, so like in a little GM mode, Nick knew nothing about Sildar. Sildar was just instructed to ensure that Nick makes it to Phandelver. So
Yeah,
you don't know you don't know Sildar at all.
No,
You just know
the
that
only
like,
reason
this guy. Yeah.
the only reason I knew that Sildar knows what I know is because of the letter we just read. The letter reads, Nick Mellock has what we want. Get him to Phandelver so we may secure it.
Now it depends on how much you guys believe Sildar, right? So Sildar is part of an honorable guild that they do good and they bring justice, and above all is honor. So
You want to go to Phandelver, Nick? We get you there?
Wait, is that where we were heading?
That's where you're heading, dude. That's where you're heading. So Cyrus has this aha moment. He's like, holy shit. Like this 8 of us were hired to escort this tiny ass janky wagon, right? Through some goblin infested woods. But it seems like a little overkill. Clearly someone wanted the group of you, or at least Nick, in Phandelver, and maybe they thought you would get him there. A little more safely than if he went on his own.
Well, we need to proceed with caution, team.
Yep. So,
All right. Let's heal up Ding Dong here and head back to town.
All right, so Sildar comes through. He's like,
Who hit me? I thought you were here to rescue me. I thought you were here to help save me.
save your breath, old man. It was a rock slide.
We need to get out of this cave now.
I may be a dwarf, but I'm not dumb. When we secure I forgot his name. When we secure Rockseeker, Gundren Rockseeker, from the Cragmaw Castle, right? And King Grohl, he has some talking to do. He needs to explain to me why he would hire such a group of ruffians. It's bad enough to be captured by goblins trying to do the right thing, but to then be, thumped on the head and attacked, unacceptable. Just unacceptable.
Well, we have to heal. Let's. How about we heal you? Because it really was a rock slide. We'll give you a little more life juice.
I heard no rocks, and when you didn't even ask about Grundon, I should have known. I should have known something was amiss. I will ask. I will ask if you can find it in your hearts to escort me to Felden. That would be great. But what happens after that, it remains to be seen. I'm not feeling good about this. This relationship so far.
I mean, we could just leave you here.
Mm-hmm.
We can find some more goblins.
If you were so close to death, why didn't the goblins?
No,
just
we still
kill you?
can.
They need me. They know that Gundren Rockseeker is my friend and colleague, right? And they know that I may know things, they mean you to know.
What's that to them, though?
These goblins aren't very bright. You may have picked up on that. You know, like their leaders tend to be bugbears, and if you met a bugbear, not the sharpest of creatures. So you know they kind of do what they're paid to do, right? But you know they were told to you know look for a couple of people on horses, attack them, and bring the one with the map to the king, and that's what they've done. They were told to hold me here. Why? I don't know. I assume I'm of some value to them.
Did you just say the one with the map?
Yeah, the map. Gundren.
Where's this map?
The map of the map that locates the lost mine. That's going to bring riches back to Felden.
Okay,
It wasn't
show
a
it
map
to me.
case.
Okay.
I don't have the map.
Who
They
do you
took the
think
map with
paid,
Gundren.
Who do you think paid them to waylay you so that you couldn't get there?
King Grohl. Of Cragmagraw Castle. It's not far from here. It's about 20 miles northeast of Cragmagraw Hideout, where we are. We're in the Neverwinter Wood.
Well,
Are you coming
agree.
with us?
We have
Look, I'm gonna level with you. I'll level with you. Look, what I know from hearing these idiots talk is that, you know, a few days ago, Clark received a message from a goblin, King Kroll, right? And they told him that someone named Black Spider was paying the Cragmagraws to watch out for a dwarf, Grundon, Rockseeker, and capture him. And they were to send him and anything he was carrying back to King Grohl. So, you know, Clark just followed his orders. You know, Gundren was ambushed and taken along with his personal effects, including the map.
Were you with him?
Excuse me. I'm not feeling good.
Heal him. Let's heal him.
Yeah,
Before he
it's tough
dies.
all over.
Heal him to 2 health.
Let's rest. We've just been through a major battle. We've just killed what, 7 of your captors.
All right. I agree. I am anxious to get out of the clutches of the goblins here at Craigmaw. You know, and I want to get back to Belden. I will give you each 50 gold pieces reward to get me back. But I understand that, you know, you are in need of a rest. It looks like your little potato person here, and that little bat thing are bleeding out. So you know, perhaps a rest is in order. But don't forget, this is a goblin hideout, right? This is where they hang. What I don't know is, you know, how many did you kill? I thought Clark was still alive, right? Are any they send out scouts all the time? I mean, I just worry that someone might come back.
Yeah, they probably will. We'll be fine.
All right, so you guys want to do a quick long rest and then call it, head to the city and call it?
Do you want me to heal him?
Well,
Take
if you're
a
doing a
rest.
long rest, don't waste it.
Yeah,
I'm
rush will
rolling
do
some
it.
stuff real quick.
He can just
Okay.
heal up.
Good. All right. Good. All right. So the good news is I just rolled, assuming that you were doing a long rest. Good news, everyone. Nothing eventful happened.
You still sound like Sildar.
Damn it! I did so good at removing my voices. Like
You
I,
did
so,
that the first time.
Yes.
I messed up right at the end here. That's the second martini talking. So you guys, you know, you cleared out this hideout. You've learned a few things. Thank goodness you didn't kill Sildar. You've established that he is indeed a friend of Gundren. Now you don't know Gundren well, right? You know that the Harpers hooked you up. Spanky told you lots of good things. The captain of the ship on the way here told you lots of good things. And you're on this sort of mini quest. The next time, you know, you guys are going to make your way back to, or all the way up to, Felden, and it'll be uneventful. And when next we play, you will find yourself in a new city with a less linear plot. So just a heads up. The next time we play, it's no longer do this and then we move to the next stage, right? You guys are going to have to like tell me what you want to do. Like you guys can go to any number of places. It becomes a true open world, which is pretty exciting, honestly, because it's been up to this point, you guys, it's been pretty linear. But I'm pretty excited about getting sort of out of the goblins, the goblin cave stuff.
Yeah.
So
Do we get
so many
experience
goblins, you
points,
guys.
Thomas?
Well, I was wondering if anyone was going to ask that. You do indeed. So let me give these to you. All right.
Yes.
Add encounter to the party sheet.
How do we
And,
make our ammo go up?
Collect the arrows, open the treasures.
Yeah, I just click the ones that are used.
Well, I haven't shot any
Oh.
on this one, but my ammo says 0. I have arrows in my inventory.
all right.
We'll take a
Now
look at it.
we'll talk about arrows in 2 seconds. Look at your here comes your XP. So each got 125. You got 1,000 total.
yeah.
And if you look at the thing listed, did anyone level up?
Wait, so
Zippy leveled up.
We got 20 XP each.
Oh no, you got 125 XP each. That means little Zippy did level up. Who else leveled up? And Skylar leveled up. So cool. So you guys will go to level 2. Oh, and so did Tato. Oh,
Level
Tato
3, you
leveled
mean.
up as well.
Level 3.
Yeah, you'll go to level 3. My bad. You'll go to level 3 and start earning your way up. So maybe the next time we play, we'll log in a little early, or if you want to do it asynchronously, I can pop up the server. You can sort of figure out what you want to do for your level 3 goodies. I don't know how much how many special things happen at level 3, but it's a pretty big day. To answer your question, Tato, I'll let you recover all of your arrows. This will be the last time. After this point, you're going to recover a percentage of your arrows, which means that you're going to have to start going to shops and buying arrows or crafting or whatever else. The other thing that I've not been enforcing is after a long rest, you need to use rations and drink water. Right? So it becomes a little burdensome, but I do think that will make it more interesting. Right? I'm looking forward to the day where you run out of arrows and you're like in a cave or something. So it'll be quite fun.
You're such
awesome.
a leader, Tom.
I am. Well,
Devious.
if we have to kill one more goblin, I might shoot somebody. So I think we've slogged through most of the goblin stuff, and I think it's going to get pretty interesting. The plot. I read ahead earlier. I didn't know how far we'd get. I hoped we'd at least get here. If nothing else, spend the next 2 weeks thinking about how Nick is, Nick knows stuff. And you know that Nick knows stuff. All right.
Yep.
Anyone have any more feedback on how I can do this better or whatever else? Let me know. Awesome. Otherwise, until next time.
Thanks, everyone.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, thanks, guys. This is awesome.
Good times, you guys. Good times indeed.
See ya.